No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They're throwing it. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurried throw almost ended up an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage of this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. He'll throw it yet again. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
That's caught for the first. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs have a great first drive and get the game's first points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. Content to keep it in the end zone and start their drive at the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. He'll throw it. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Blown back, gets the handoff. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Finds McConkey. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. They'll throw it. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Man in motion here. Trying again, following the sack. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. That's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. As a man, that's Cortland Sutton.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
He brings it in. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Starting from the 5. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Wilson's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And he's swallowed up in the middle, no gain on the run. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Now on 2nd and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
It's his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here's a throw. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Running this one left. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Went to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking like they'll have to punt. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. They're going for this. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on fourth down.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now it puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
He's got it in the red zone. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Running it now out of the gun. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner, stop for just 1 yard. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Throwing from the gun here. The throw is caught. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. And he elects not to bring this one out, so no run back, and we'll pick things up on the 30-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. He's dropping back to throw. Gets everything he has under this throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Buys time, rolling right. And oh, he got it! Interception!
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. I hope you weren't settled in to call a long drive there, partner, because only took them a matter of seconds to go all 80 yards and hit pay dirt.
Are you kidding me? I love big plays just like everybody in the building loves big plays, and it took all of them, the guys up front doing their job, and certainly the playmakers to finish it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Nick Bosa makes the stop. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here's the snap on 4th. Here's a loft deep down the middle. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Not much time left in the half, so the kicking team out on 1st down. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that makes this a 3-score game.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Return starts at the 9. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, looks like the 30. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Back to the well again. And that one's forward for 1, maybe 2 yards. Jack Gibbons in on the tackle. 3rd and short here, trying to pass. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
On 1st down, they'll run. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
To throw it on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Short pass brought in. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll come up 1st and 10. The give now out of the shotgun. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the thousandth time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago.
Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. It's a foot race. Reaches the 40. Into the red zone. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock, to have somebody in position for a pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Return coming from the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And he'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 48. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Back now, pressure on its way. On the move, headed right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover, wisely throwing it away.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Need a conversion. They're throwing for it. That's complete to Wilson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs holding a 10-point lead. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Wow, they're going to pass it here. This throw is caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Touchdown, Kansas City! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs take a 3-possession lead. The Chiefs get lined up and they will kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. They'll try and throw it here. Try and push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. Now looking to throw. Chased out to his right. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those...
And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs offense staying on the field. They're going to try for 2. They'll try to run it in. And he gets in for the 2. Successful conversion there, but it's still a 9-point deficit. Still a 2-possession game. They'll time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Chiefs are able to make that recovery. That should lock up this win. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. They can let the clock run out here, but let's see if they resist the temptation to add on 3 more instead. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game. It really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB.
And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So score this a win for the Chiefs. And partner, I know you took down plenty of division rivals in your NFL days. Heck, your conference opponents back in Washington in your college days always makes the win a little bit sweeter when it comes against a rival, doesn't it?
Yeah, there's just a little bit more emotion. There just is. I mean, you try to keep every game level, and no opponent's bigger than the other.